Breaking news: the United States has once again taken a major step toward targeting Iran's nuclear facilities. For the third time in the last 40 years, America has deployed its nuclear detection aircraft, often called a nuclear sniffer, which has now arrived in the United Kingdom. Along with this aircraft, special helicopters have also been deployed, indicating preparations for a high-risk special operation. This aircraft is not a weapon or a bomber. Its primary role is intelligence gathering. It detects radioactive particles in the air and identifies whether nuclear material exists in a specific area. If a nuclear test occurs or if nuclear facilities are attacked, radioactive traces are released into the atmosphere. This aircraft can detect those traces and confirm whether nuclear material was present or destroyed. The purpose of deploying this system is verification. If Iran conducts a nuclear test, or if U.S. forces strike Iranian nuclear sites, this aircraft will confirm whether radioactive material has been released. In simple terms, it monitors and verifies nuclear activity rather than carrying out attacks itself. Reports suggest that alongside this monitoring operation, the U.S. has positioned Special Forces helicopters. These forces could be deployed using rope descents in an operation similar to the Abbottabad raid, with the objective of either capturing or killing Iran's supreme leadership. Units such as Navy SEALs and Delta Force are reportedly part of these plans. This makes the operation extremely risky, as Iran could potentially capture U.S. commandos alive, something that would dramatically change the situation. This development exposes a major contradiction in earlier claims that Iran's nuclear program had already been completely destroyed and would not be able to recover for decades. If that were true, such verification measures would not be necessary. There are two main reasons behind this move. First, Iran has recently hinted at the possibility of conducting a nuclear test. Any such test would immediately be detected through radioactive emissions. Second, if U.S. strikes destroy sites suspected of containing nuclear material, confirmation is required to ensure that the material has truly been eliminated. This operation signals that the United States is taking one of the biggest risks in its history. It is not just about airstrikes. It involves the potential dismantling of Iran's nuclear program, targeting Iran's leadership, and preparing for massive retaliation. The U.S. appears ready for the consequences, even if the conflict spreads across the Middle East and reaches Gulf countries and American bases. If this conflict escalates, Iran is unlikely to limit its response. Attacks could extend to U.S. military bases across the region, including Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, Kuwait, and beyond. Iran could strike through missiles, drones, naval attacks, and swarm tactics, even targeting aircraft carriers. In such a scenario, no target would be considered off-limits. Iran has openly stated that it is fully prepared for war and does not fear confrontation. Messages have already been conveyed to regional countries. Meanwhile, Turkey reportedly proposed a diplomatic option, suggesting that attacks could be halted if Iran allows American oil companies to operate inside the country. This highlights how economic interests, particularly oil, remain central to the conflict. China, on the other hand, is actively supporting Iran through intelligence sharing and technical assistance. Russia also cannot afford to stay neutral, as a collapse of Iran would have serious consequences for its own strategic position. Both China and Russia view this situation as a major test. Iran has placed its forces on maximum alert and is operating in a do-or-die mode. Cyber warfare, regional escalation, and global economic consequences are all possible outcomes. If Iran falls, countries aligned against the U.S. may also face pressure. In short, the situation is extremely dangerous. Decisions are being made rapidly, and the coming period could define the future of the region, and possibly the world. What is clear is that 2026 is shaping up to be a highly volatile and dangerous year globally. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave your opinion in the comments.